Hello guys, how are we all? Welcome back to what is going to be another weekly vlog. I feel like I haven't picked up this camera in the longest time. It's actually been a week today since I've been back from the Hen-do, and I haven't actually vlogged anything yet, merely because number one, it took me about a week to recover, and number two, the amount of backlog of content that I have got, not only YouTube wise but real wise, has just been a lot. So I thought, you know what, let me just take a few days off to recover, recuperate, reset, try and get some things edited before I actually start on to the next thing. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even going to start vlogging today because today, wait, what even is the day today? Oh wait, it's Wednesday, so yeah, I would have been back a week. I got back in the morning, so it is a week today kind of thing. Yeah, today I wasn't supposed to be vlogging. I was merely just having a quick dash to London to see Dr. Ahmed because I'm well into my glow up era for the wedding now, and one thing I promised I would do is ensure that all my appointments are booked way in advance. If I get anything done for the wedding, it's, you know, quite a few months before, so we're not having anything, you know, go wrong or I don't like it, because you know, beauty treatments and hair and anything you get done right, there's always a risk you might not like it, right? So yeah, anyway, I'd said to Dr. Ahmed when I last had my Botox, let's book him and we can do a filler refresh, because it's been about 3.5 years since I last touched my face with filler. And I only want very minimal things. I literally just want a little bit in my chin. My nose just needs a slight little bit more hair, and I probably would say maybe my lips, like 0.3 mil, like very, very tiny. We only do tiny little adjustments around here. I don't want anything like crazy. But yeah, guys, I've had the most nightmarish day. Do you know when you have one of them days and you're like, oh, I just need to get back to bed? So I was on the way to rugby, because I always go from Rugby Station because it's just so much cheaper. Like, if you ever want to get a train from Leicester to London, you paid hundreds of pounds, put it that way. So drove to rugby, got to rugby with plenty of time ahead, like 15-20 minutes before my train was leaving. Could I park my car at Rugby Station? Guys, 4 car parks, not one had a single space. And I was literally having a breakdown, like, what am I actually going to do? My tickets are booked. I mean, I'd only paid 40 quid for the return, but like, my tickets are booked. I can't cancel them. I can't get a refund, and I can't park my car. Eventually, I found a car park like 15 minutes down the road that I could park in, checked to see if there was like another train that I could get to still make my appointment. The only train that I could get to make my appointment was cancelled, fully cancelled. So anyway, I was just like, do you know what? I hate doing this, but I'm just going to have to message him and just say, do you know what? I'm having the day from hell, explain myself, and hopefully he will understand. And he knows what I'm like. Like, I would never ever cancel, and obviously it's just a one-off. And anyway, we've rebooked him, so all is good. But then because I was all the way in rugby, like not all the way, it's like not that far, but I was like, oh, like what do I do now? So been into M&S because it's actually Mitchell's birthday tomorrow, and I'm so unprepared. I feel like it's just absolutely come around, and I don't know about anyone else, but buying for your partner on their birthdays is always so challenging as it is, because he just has everything, he doesn't need anything. So I was like, right, I'm gonna nip in M&S, I'm gonna get him a nice meal for tomorrow night. He's actually working away at the moment, so I thought when he comes back I'll make him his favorite like steak meal, and then I'm also gonna do a like chocolate orange cake tonight. So that's 2 things, and then I'm just gonna try and order a few little bits. I don't really know what I'm ordering. I might get him like some new gym sets, because I feel like he just wears the same old crap in the gym. No disrespect. And then I think I might get him some boxers, just like little bits like that. And then I might just try and take him away, or take him out for a nice meal at some point. We're not going to go overboard and buy loads of presents, because like I say, he doesn't need anything. We've got the wedding around the corner. It's just the thought that counts. Oh, I did get some actually really thoughtful. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's this like little TikTok trend of where you get a gorgeous frame and you put like a linen canvas or something in the background, could be fabric, could be anything, and then you get some cute photos of you and your partner, and you can get them all like printed out, put them in, you get some little hooks, and like you make a kind of like key holder thing. I thought that'd be really cute, and I just love thoughtful presents and making things. So yeah, I've actually got bits for that. I do need to order the hooks because I couldn't find them anywhere when I was out shopping, but yeah, anyway guys, that is the POA. I feel like we've got so much to catch up on Hen-do wise. I feel like we need a full debrief of my Hen-do, because I have so much to say about my Hen-do, and hopefully I can, after experiencing a Hen-do, and my own hen-do, give you advice. Any future brides out there, any girlies that are planning their hen-dos at the moment. Obviously I did plan my hen-do, I know that's not the normal. I feel like more and more people are doing that though. But yeah, I feel like we need a full debrief because I've got so much to say about it. There's so many things I feel like I would do differently now. And there's a lot to reflect on. So let's go and get a brew in a second, and we're going to have a full hen-do debrief. So get yourself a brew actually and get ready for that, because I feel like I don't see an awful lot of people talk about, like, after the hen-do. Like, you see the odd few TikToks, like things I do differently or whatever, but I feel like all you hear, right, is people go, oh my god, it was the best day of my life, like it was the best weekend of my life, my hen-do, phenomenal. And like, don't get me wrong, I had the time of my life. Oh god, sorry, I've just put my window wipers on. I had an amazing time, like I truly did, but it wasn't all like, it wasn't all, what am I trying to say? It wasn't all gravy. Like, it wasn't like all amazing and like every single second was like unreal. And I wouldn't even go as far as be like, oh my god, it was the best thing that ever happened in my life. Like, it was good, but I've had better holidays. Like, do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to give you some honesty over here. Anyway, let's get in the house because it's literally going to chuck it down. Honestly, the weather as well today, as I was driving down the M1 earlier, this is another thing that was stressing me out. It absolutely downpoured. Like, do you know when you can't see the car in front of you and you're having to drive like 30 miles an hour on the M1? And then to add on to that, there was lightning, there was a whole storm going on. I was like, I just shouldn't have left my house today. Anyway, let's go inside. Okay guys, cup of tea in hand. God, please excuse my hair. I, out of nowhere, decided to take all of my extensions out. Was it last night or the night before? Guys, tape extensions, I just don't think they're for me. Like, I feel like there's a time and place of tape extensions, right? I will never slag tape extensions off because they can be brilliant. And I mean, I had them all last year, well, for about 8-9 months when I had my blonde hair, and I did really enjoy them in terms of like, they lay a lot less, like they lay flat on your head. So like when you're sleeping, they're not as uncomfy. I think they're more flatter. I don't know, I feel like with the bonds, you have more of like a natural flow, whereas because these are like chunks, I can't describe it. There's a time and place, and like I say, it's not that I hate tape extensions. However, I feel like when you want like 200 grams of tape extensions, that for me is when it becomes a lot harder for me personally to get on with them, because you're having more and more rows in your hair. And as someone that likes to have my hair up and also my hair down, having your hair up when you've got like 200 grams of tapes in is just a lot harder than what it is with the bonds. Not only that, but tapes are just a lot of maintenance. They're 4 to 6 weeks every 4 to 6 weeks you need to be at the salon. For me, it's more like 4 weeks because I hate it when they start kind of like lifting at the ends, which they obviously start doing. And some people are happy with that and some people can get on with that. But as someone that struggles to maintain my beauty appointments as is, to then be at the salons every 4 weeks to have them refitted, it's just a lot. And I think also as well, one of the girls was saying that when you're wearing like headbands and stuff and in the heat, and what else did you say? There's something else that can obviously make them lift a little bit more. I don't know, but the long and the short of it is they were really pissing me off and I just needed to get them out. So, oh God, please excuse my lipstick. I had to rip them out. And this is my natural hair now. So I don't know how long I'm going to wait until I put them back in, because I am itching to have them like retaped and put back in. I'm obviously going to just persevere with the tapes for now because I've only just got that hair, so I'm not going to like waste that. Like, it's fine, but it's just made me realise that I probably won't have as many in this time and pack as many in. Or if I do, like when I do get them refitted as well, I'll just ask for them to like not be so high up, because I literally had like tapes of hair and I just feel like when they start growing out, they're more noticeable. Especially obviously when they're up here, you have not got as much hair to cover them and stuff. So anyway, that is my long rant about my tapes and just letting you know if I look a little bit bald, that's why. Also, I don't know if you can see, but I broke out in cold sores on my Hen-do. Fantastic. Haven't had a cold sore in what, 3 years maybe? And the one time I break out is on one of the biggest weekends of my life. And if that doesn't show how stressed and run down I was before, like in the run up to my Hen-do and during my Hen-do, then I don't know what it is, because for me personally, I always get cold sores if I'm run down. And thankfully, I feel like I've been pretty okay with health in the last few years. And yeah, I don't know, just luckily didn't get any, but yeah. Anyway, let's grab the cup of tea. I don't know where we're going to sit and have our full debrief. Let me show you quickly what I picked up for Mitchell. nothing that interesting, but I'm just going to give you a little haul anyway. So this is the photo frame that I picked up that I'm going to DIY for his birthday. So I'm hoping if I get them things, I can just put them under here. I'm sure you know what I mean. There's like gold little hooks, and then you can like put your keys on them. And then this, I've just noticed there's a few scratches there, which is annoying, but I'm hoping it's just like, do you know what I mean? It's just the texture of it. What was I going to show you? Basically, you can get fabric to do this with, but I was like, do you know what? Is this not genius? Just go and get some wallpaper cutting. So I just grabbed this and done it, and I'm going to put that behind it, and then put my photos on top, and I think that's going to look so cute. Or if not, you can even just put a photo in there, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think a lot of people just get like a bit of linen fabric. I mean, you can buy that really cheap as well. But so far, this DIY has only cost me £12.99. I've just looked for the hooks on Amazon, like £2.99, so then that's £16. Print off some things, so it'd be about £20, won't it, to do this? And I think that's such a good little, inexpensive but thoughtful gift, and we're all about the thoughtful gifts. And honestly, this is a present in itself to Mitchell, because M&S food shop, I mean food shops in general are expensive, but I picked us up for tomorrow night, rump steak. If you haven't tried the M&S rump steak, guys, it's cheaper than Aldi. It's cheaper than Aldi and so much better quality. I can't get over, I've said this 100 times, so I won't bore you, but how extortionate meat is nowadays. But these are like £5. I think they've gone up. They were £4.75, they're now £5.25, but still don't think that's bad value. And genuinely, these rump steaks are so good. Like, I am really fussy with steak. I normally only have fillet, but they're never chewy. They're just so tasty, and I don't think that's bad. Like £10, let's say, for 2 steaks. I picked him up his favourite garlic mushrooms to accompany that. Asparagus. I've also got us this Diane sauce for the steak. Oh, are we in focus? And then, do you know what? We don't normally have these nowadays because we're all on a health and wealth journey. But I even got him some beer battered onion rings because it's your birthday. You got to have some onion rings. I just got some more potatoes. I've got some in the cupboard already. But I was like, do you know what? I'll make my own wedges because pride myself on making some good potato wedges. And then in here, oh, I just picked up this actually from Homesense. This smells unbelievable. It's £5.99, and I'm all out of, was it this one? It was one of them. I'm just gonna have to get rid of that. I need a new, I'm not really that keen on this. Sorry, the state of the sink. Tell me you went out in a rush without telling me you went out in a rush. That's disgusting. We'll have a little clean in a minute. Yeah, I'm not feeling that, you know. Mitchell got it, and I was like, yeah, it's nice, babe. I need a new one. Anyway, unbelievable. How cute is that with the little ribbon on as well? Oh, what's gone on there? Didn't even notice that. Very boring, guys. I literally just picked up some cocoa powder, unsalted butter, icing sugar flour, oranges, double cream, and I also grabbed some salmon because I don't know what I'm going to cook for myself tonight, so I thought I could do smoked salmon, broccoli, and some rice. Just really easy and healthy. But then I also remembered, oh, that's on today's date. That's not very good, is it? How annoying is that? So I'm going to have that tonight now. I was just thinking I've got chicken left over, so I could have done something with chicken. Unless I just freeze them. That's so annoying though. Daddies, excuse me, I've been back a few hours now and I still haven't sat down with my cup of tea and updated you on Hen-do shenanigans. I have been busy editing away because, as I've already mentioned, got so much to get done. So I had a few deadlines that I quickly had to sit down and get them completed and sent off. What's going on with my voice? I am now just about to make some dinner because I'm so hungry. And honestly, I feel like since I've been back from the Hen-do, I've just been eating, I'm not going to say crap, like I've not been really bad, but I've just been in that kind of, I don't know if anyone has this, when you've been eating so clean and been doing so well, you kind of get to a point where you're like, I just need a few weeks just kind of doing me, and just kind of eating what I want and not really worrying about calories and all of that good stuff. And I just feel like sometimes it's really important just to go with that and just do that, and then you can get back on it. And like I say, 99.9% of the time I do eat so clean and healthy, and I'm really on it, and I have been so on it. But I feel like I'd almost just got to that point where I was like, oh, I just need to chill for a bit and just not worry about that and just eat what I want. Again, I still kind of, I've been doing it in moderation. Like today I've eaten a M&S chia seed pudding, like protein thing. For lunch I had the M&S prawn protein seed kind of salad thing. And then I've had a couple of biscuits for my cup of tea. And that's literally it. So do you know what I mean? Like, I haven't eaten bad, but I've just been craving a few of them comfort meals that I probably haven't been having as much whilst I've been you know, watching and being mindful of what I'm eating, and, you know, just, I've been eating a lot more like clean food, like salmon, chicken, rice, vegetables. That's kind of been my diet for the last few months. But I've just been craving this week, since I've been back from the hen especially, just more like pasta and cake and sweets, and just things that I haven't really been eating the last probably like 3 or 4 months. Like, I've been so strict. So tonight I've got some leftover chicken. I'm going to shred it up and we're going to do the vodka pasta, because I've not made that in honestly the longest time. It's one of my favourite comfort meals. I've got some garlic bread as well, the best one from M&S. I like these. Is it? Let me get it and show you. If you've never had this garlic bread from M&S, it's the flatbread ones. Honestly, absolutely elite. I made one for Mitchell the other night, like, well, made it, cooked him one, and he was like, babe, that M&S garlic bread is just undefeated. And I was like, I know. Let me just quickly show you the ingredients and how quick this meal is, though, by the way, because it's honestly so quick. And in my opinion, it's one of those, what do they call it? Gal dinners. Gal dinners. And obviously Mitchell's away, so it truly is a gal dinner. Pasta cooking. Got some onions. I think they're fine. They're like a day out of date, but they look okay. That was the most laziest thing ever. I've got onions to chop up, but I was like, can you be bothered? See them in Tesco reduced. I was like, getting them. Onions. Gonna fry off the onions. I'm not sure when you add the vodka in. Guys, I came back with a whole bottle of vodka from a Hen-do. Honestly, the amount of alcohol we bought for the Hen-do, but did we consume any? Well, we did consume some, but we didn't consume half as much as we bought. We probably had like 6 bottles left over. I did bring 3 home with me, so that'll be for the next few parties. Some double cream, some chili flakes, some garlic, tomato puree, parmesan cheese, onion, and then your chicken. You don't have to put chicken in, you could just have it with no chicken. But yeah, that's literally it. So simple, so easy, and honestly, it is delicious. So let's get cooking. Here we go. That is garlic vodka pasta with shredded chicken. I've got my favourite elderflower and apple drink. It's a cordial from M&S. If you know, you know. Absolutely elite. Haven't actually gone for any garlic bread because honestly I feel quite full as it is. I feel like I'm actually not that hungry now. But if I fancy some, I will have some in a bit. But yeah, there we go. Bon appetit. The most fluffiest animal and clingiest animal to exist, aren't you? Look at all this fluff you're getting on me. Guys, sorry, I don't know where I was in this vlog. I feel like I was still ready to tell you the Hen-do debrief, and I haven't done that yet. It's a new day now. I'm in Homesense, and I thought, you know what? I need to quickly pick up the vlog because, oh my goodness, I haven't been Homesense in weeks. And it's so good, guys. Like, my whole Homesense store has had a little bit of a like move around. I just feel like the layout's so much better, and the gems. 5 o'clock on a Saturday evening is the time to come. Let me show you what I currently picked up. I'm on the search for bits to style the office, because I don't know if I've even showed you in this vlog, but we've basically done the office up. We have had like essentially a wooden media wall done and an inbuilt desk, and it's just so much better. It makes a room feel bigger, and yeah, I'll talk to you and show you that in a second. But I wanted to come and just have a little, like, it was bugging me because it's now like empty and we need to fill up the shelves. So I'm just showing you a few bits that I'm going to pick up to hopefully style it. I mean, it's always difficult, isn't it? Like what we're picking up, but let me show you the bits I've found so far. So far I have found these 2 gorgeous books, which I'm going to kind of like style maybe like that, or I don't know, even flat, I don't know, but I'm going to grab them 2 books because they were a good price. I've also found that, I mean, even if I don't style that in my office, that is definitely going to go somewhere, because that is only, how much was this? $12.99. What a bargain. I've just seen this candle as well that looks a bit of me. Vanilla ice cream, are you joking? $12.99. We're going to get that as well. Let me find a nice one. I've not even smelt it yet. Let's smell it. It's actually quite subtle. It's not as vanilla-y and as ice creamy, but I think I like that though. I don't want anything like too deep. Guys, this is cute as well. It doesn't have a price on. I'm trying to pick like different tones of like browns and like creams. I also really like that, and it's only £15. That's quite big, so I'm not too sure I'm going to put that. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm just stumbling across so many nice things. How nice is that? That is definitely going in the basket as well. Wow. Wow. because you got to think, even though it's like a dark brown, you don't then want to put all dark brown stuff in it. You want to like contrast it with mixes of bits. So that is definitely going in. Guys, they have so many nice little like photo frames, and obviously you can just keep these pictures in, so they already have like little bits of artwork in. You could obviously switch it up, but this one, personal favourite for $12.99. I really love it when they do like the outside of the frame and like the kind of brass gold in the middle. So gorgeous. They've got so many nice photo frames though. Literally in my element. I could do with some for our back room as well. I wanted some like these for our back room, but I don't think they're the right size. Okay, just looking at the candles, I've come across this, which is rather cute, $14.99. And obviously it will double up after. It's like a little pot. You could put some like moss in there or something once you've burnt it. And then, I mean, I love this, but I think it's a bit spendy for what it is, $7.99. But I just think like that, I think it needs something like woody next to it maybe, or gold. I think that could look really cute. I mean, I'd have to change the print in this, but I think this could be quite nice as well. Again, just to like bring the gold in. Do we see the vision? Kind of like this, but I don't know if it's a bit too white and I'm not sure. This is nice, but again, I'm not sure if it's the right colour. It's a bit too beige. $17.99. I also love that one, but that's definitely too big. That's really nice as well. Honestly, they have so many nice like trays and just so many gorgeous bits. Like this is quite nice as well actually. $17.99. Love these, but I don't know if they really go with the vibe, but I kind of love them. I might just grab them. I feel like another underrated place to check out is like where all the like jars are, because obviously you can just use a jar for like shelf styling as well. Not that I'm going to get that, but that is actually really nice. You know, to put your like wooden cooking utensils next to like your cooker in. I also really like the blue ones. I think they are gorgeous. Guys, how nice is this cushion? I don't know what colour it is. I'm trying to work it out, but I kind of like show it you. I don't know, I just really like that. I think that's so beautiful. Oh my god, how nice is that? I fear I need to come back for that tomorrow. That in the corner of my office with some like brown twigs. Love that. Hello. A long time no vlog. I feel like I literally went AWOL after our Homesense visit. I think I did show you my dinner that evening, but then I just remembered this morning I was looking through my vlog clips. I was like, I think I got home, did that all for TikTok, and didn't actually come back and show you guys what I picked up from Homesense for the office. And I don't even think I gave you an office update. So we're going to do that this morning. But it has been a few days now, but it's Tuesday today. That was Sunday, so it's not been that long. But oh, honestly, guys, yesterday I just was in the biggest Monday slump ever. I don't even think it was the fact that it was a slump as in like mood. I mean, it was a little bit, but I don't know, I just felt absolutely exhausted. Like, exhausted to the point where you can't even bother to talk to people. You just feel meh. I think I just felt so tired and just like zero energy that, I don't know, I just didn't want to do anything, couldn't do anything, was just struggling. Like, I was really trying to be productive in my work. It got to 2 o'clock. I literally had to get on the sofa and sleep. I rang the doctors up because I wanted to actually get access to my recent blood tests that I had. I think I mentioned to you guys, I've got like, well, she said these were her words on the phone, like very low iron, borderline, what is it, anemic? So then I got these tablets. They were like 322 mg. Oh, what are they called? Ferritin. I'll have to show you the packet. Anyway, I started taking them and wow, like I thought I was tired before. That gave me a whole new level of tiredness. Like, I don't know if it was a side effect. I don't know if it's just placebo. I don't know. It can't be placebo because I genuinely felt so poorly taking them. So I had to stop. I just stopped. I recently just picked up like a high strength iron supplement instead, because obviously, as you guys will know, if you take the ones that the doctors give you, they give you a few side effects, including when you go to the toilet and it being black. And also you can't sometimes even go to the toilet. But yeah, so I don't know, like, let me know if anyone's been on them and if they do actually work, like whether I should have just persevered. But like, I just got to the point with them after a week or so of taking them where I was like, I can't keep taking these. I was going to the gym, bearing in mind, like, when I'd be doing hip thrusts before, like, my personal best was like, I think just over 100 kg. I couldn't even do 20. Like, it was like I got all my energy zapped out of me. I felt so weak. I don't know, like, I just don't know what's going on at the moment. But yeah, the tiredness is just not good. And like, I know when people say tiredness, like, you always get people like, oh, try having kids, like, try having kids. That's a least of tiredness. But like, this is a medical thing. Like, I genuinely, like, the fact that you can get to 2 o'clock and your body, like, just almost like shuts down, like, that's not normal. Like, I never, you know, in previous years used to feel like this. I mean, I feel like I've always suffered a little bit with fatigue and tiredness, but yeah, it's just taking the mick at the moment, to be honest with you. So I need that sorted because it's genuinely getting in the way of work. And just, obviously, it just affects your mood as well, and just affects just like what you can give to you every day. Like, I just, sounds really bad, but I just can't even bother to speak to people. Like, I just can't even bother to do anything because I just want to get back into bed and just sleep. Like, that's how exhausted I feel. Anyway, we're just going to try and fuel our body properly today, drink some caffeine. My personal trainer Gabby, who's also my friend, has wrote me out like some good meals to have, because she was like, what are you eating? And if I'm very honest as well, I've been struggling eating, which again sounds weird, but like, I don't know, I've just not had like a massive appetite since I've got back off the Hen-do. I don't know, like, I'm not a big eater in the morning anyway. You guys know I'm not really a breakfast girly, but yeah, I've just not really been feeling it. So she's like, right, send me your meals tomorrow. I want to make sure you're eating all the right things. Bless her, she's so cute. So I'm going to do that. Anyway, I thought we'll just very quickly get ready together this morning, because I have been doing a new 5-minute makeup routine. And let me tell you now, do you know, I don't know if anyone else finds it, that days you spend 5 minutes on your makeup and do the quickest throw-on routine is the day your makeup actually looks the best. And Mitchell keeps saying this to me, and he always says to me, like, I swear to God, like, the day you don't spend that long on your makeup and you literally just put a little bit on, he's like, you look better than when you've spent an hour. And to be honest with you, I kind of agree with him. So I'm going to show you like a few updated things I've been using and what I've been loving. I want to go and grab an SPF. What SPF am I using? Let me go and grab one, because I can't see one in this bag. I have been sent a few at the moment, so maybe we try a new one out. Let's do that. Okay, I've been sent a good few sun creams just lately. So which one should we try? So we've got, first up, the CeraVe Invisible Hydrating Fluid Sunscreen. Now, I do quite like a fluid, because it's normally like nice and lightweight and sits well under your makeup. We have the Anua Glow Stick. Oh, this is interesting. Invisible Glow Finish Sunscreen. Or we have the Anua Zero Cast Moisturizing Finish Sun Cream. A daily a daily moisturizing sunscreen formulated with hydrating, gentle ingredients to help protect the skin from sunlight without leaving residue or a sticky finish. That seems quite nice as well. I'm really intrigued by this one, this stick. I don't think I've ever really used a stick. Okay, this is what it looks like. I love that. How cute is that packaging? Oh, this could be maybe like a really nice one. Do you know when you're around the pool and you've got no makeup on? Wow. I love that. Oh my God, that is the easiest sunscreen that I've ever applied to my face ever. Wow. Do you know what? This is a bit of me. I don't know about anyone else, but sometimes, this sounds really weird, but do you know when you get a sunscreen or like a product and you have to put like because you have to put quite a bit on of sunscreen to actually make it work, and then you gotta like rub it in, and some of them are a little bit hard to rub in. The fact that you can just get this and go like that, I mean, I'm going to just go over a few times just to make sure we've got enough on. Just take it down my neck a little bit as well. I love that. That's so glowy as well. Let's see how my makeup sits on top of that. Anua, I feel like you could be on something there. The Invisible Glow Finish Sunscreen Stick. Love. That's better, guys. Just stick my hair back. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't have my hair extensions at the moment. I essentially got back from Hen-do, And oh my god, you know when something's like bugging you, and my hair extensions were bugging me. This is the thing, and I think I might have said this in this vlog already. I don't know if I've spoken about the hair extensions, but long and the short of it is, when you've got 200 grams of tapes in, like, and you've not got a lot of head surface, for me personally, it doesn't really work. Like, they do work, but you will need to get them done like after 4 weeks, because they're lifting, and obviously with them being right at the top of your head, you can start to see them as they're going out. So personally, 200 grams of tapes is not a great idea unless you really place them right at the bottom. But we placed quite a few at the top because I went for that more like laid, lived-in look. So yeah, anyway, like I say, got back off the Hen-do. They'd probably been in for like 3.5, 4 weeks. They were kind of like, they start like lifting at the ends, and that's what happens with tapes anyway. And that's why I do always get my individuals, because honestly, individuals, you could go like 3 months before you need to go back. Like, obviously they're going out, but they don't look as bad in my opinion, and they don't annoy you as much. Whereas personally for me, tapes, as soon as it's like 3 or 4 weeks, I'm like, I need to go and get them refitted. So yeah, I just, yeah, took them out for a bit. I will get the tapes back in. Do like tapes, and like I say, there's a time and place for tapes, but I just think I do prefer bonds as my favorite method, like the nanos, or even keratin bonds. But yeah, I will get tapes in. I'm just probably gonna have like half of the amount of hair and just have them fitted like lower so they don't annoy me as much. Anyway, let's get on to makeup because I've got to crack on. New favourite skin tint, guys, and I hate to be this person to put you on something expensive, because I didn't want to love this, believe it or not. I didn't want to like this. I seen it all over TikTok, gave into the raves about it because so many people were hyping on about this, like this is the best thing for day to day. If you love like a actual true skin tint that is just essentially your skin a bit better, like get this. I got it as a little treat for my birthday in April, and I've just purchased another one because it's actually on offer at the moment with £10 off. So I was like, I need to get it whilst it's on offer. I still do have quite a bit left in this, but I just know it's like one of them products already that I need. I can't live without it. And it's the Chanel Le Beige de Tint Water Fresh Tint. Now, this is exactly what it says on the tin. Let me just show you the like product of this. Can you see how it's got like these little beads in? It's like very watery, and when I put it on the skin, you will see that like the beads obviously like burst and give that colour. Let me just, but I literally just use my hands for this. You do get like a very small brush that comes with it as well. So whilst it's spinning, you do get a little brush, which is cute. Let me just do that. Like you can see, I barely used any product there. Look at that compared to that. This is the true definition of your skin, but better. Lightweight, very true skin tint. You don't have coverage, you don't have cakiness. I just love the waterness of it. Like when it says it's a water fresh tint, it is just so incredibly fresh. And I've said this before, but as someone in there, sorry, I'm on my phone, so if I keep looking here and here, like I'm just a bit confused because it's not my normal camera. What was I saying? Yeah, as someone that obviously is approaching the mid-30s now, your skin does change as you get older. You can't wear the like thick cakey foundations that you used to wear in your 20s. It sits in your lines more, and I don't know, like I just personally don't love that like thick cakey look anymore. I just don't feel like it makes me look youthful. This makes you look youthful. It's just, oh, honestly, I can't get over how good it is. And the whole time you're like applying this and wearing it, you don't feel like you're putting anything on your skin. Like I can't stress enough how lightweight and gorgeous this truly feels on your skin. It's just so natural. Can you see as well how you can still see my skin? You can still see my freckles, you can still see everything, but it just, I don't know what they put in this, but it just has this ability to give you, like I say, a nice bit of sheer colour and glow. And that is essentially what I want for day to day. I mean, I say day to day, I actually wore this out when I went out on Friday night with a few of the girls and their partners, and we just went for a Turkish, and I was like, shit, I've got 10 minutes to get ready. I'd left it till late. I was like, I'm just going to have to do like my 5-10 minute makeup that I do in the morning. So I applied this, and I'll show you what else I put on with it. And Mitchell was like, oh my God, your makeup tonight looks so nice. And like for a guy to comment on your makeup, you know, girls, like, you know what they're like. They don't really normally say much, do they? But I was like, oh, is that Chanel water tint? So yeah, anyway, I love that. So natural. You could literally just wear that and you feel like you've got something on. I feel put together. I feel nicer instantly. Good to go. You could put a little bit of lip balm on, but I do like to put a little bit more on. I haven't actually been using concealer at the moment, which may come as a shock. When I went and saw Dr. Ahmed last, actually, he was saying that like my under eyes are getting really dry, and obviously it is just aging. He gave me I bought it from him. Where is it? Oh, it's right over there in the background. Can you see that eye cream? I've about used it up, so I need to get a new one from him. Been using that every day, and I do think that is helping. But obviously, yeah, there's not a lot you can do for like right there with your eyes. But yeah, I'm just trying not to like dry it out. So I'm not really wearing a lot of concealer there at the moment. And I do sometimes think like concealer, again, as you age, if you put too much on and it sits in your lines there, it can make you look older. So next thing I use is I just take a cream bronzer. So I've been using my Refy ones, been back on these just lately and really, really enjoying them. Literally, all I'll do is this. Just for a bit of like bronzy there. These bronzers, by the way, I never like don't repurchase these. Like, I get them every Christmas. You guys might know this, but every Christmas, well, when it's Black Friday and they have a big sale on Refy, I always say to like my mom or whoever's like buying for me for Christmas, could you please just get me a top up of my Refy bronzer? I normally get the blush as well, and then the highlighter. Like, they are three of like my cult favourite products from Refy. So yeah. What is going on? Is that from the brush? I think I need a new brush. This brush is so old. It is shedding. It is shedding. Okay, that's literally all I do for the bronzer. I do like a little bit of nose contour though. Just to slim my nose down a bit. So I'm just gonna take that, take the other side of it, and just do that. Job's a good one. Right, then lip products. I did actually pick up this from Boots the other day. It's the Huda Beauty Lip Contour Stone. I've seen a few girlies rave about this. I can't work my mind up about it. I'll show it you. But as someone that's a serial overdrawer of the lips, you kind of have to stay on your lips. So it doesn't really work that well for me. But it does have good staying powder. I do think because it's one of these like pens, they dry up quickly. I can't work out if I would repurchase this yet. I feel like I need to find my feet with it. Essentially, that is the colour. This is the nude one, I believe. I think what it is I need to see how long this is going to last, because already I feel like I'm having to go over it a few times because it kind of dries up a bit. So I feel like that'll be the indicator, because it's £22. So if, for example, this only lasts a month and that's £22, a bit spenny, isn't it? Essentially, that's what it is. It's a lip contour stain. So I think essentially you just use it on the out bits of your lips, like a lip liner, and then maybe just add a bit of gloss in between. And it is like, if you're using it for that purpose, like you just want to stain, like it does stay on. I do really rate it in that department. But yeah, we want a bit more today, so I'm going to go in with my Kylie Lure. Been loving Lure again lately. I kind of go in between this coconut, and there's another shade I love as well. But yeah, I'm back on Lure. I'll show you this shade. Okay, so that is that shade. I'm not going to put any lipstick on today. I'm just going to go straight in with my gloss. And honestly, ultimate favourite gloss. I haven't really strayed from this in recent months too much. Morphe Drip Glass. Yeah, Drip Glass. I've got Nude Gleam and Polished Peach. I think we'll go for Nude Gleam today. I'll show you this one. It's just unbelievable. I might actually go in with a little bit of this because it's just slightly lighter. They're just so hydrating. They're just so lovely on the lips. Also, can we just appreciate the LVL? Because it's been 4 weeks since I had it done. No, not 4 weeks. But 2.5, 3 weeks since I had it done with Jess, and it's still LBLing. It's so unreal. What's that saying? High maintenance to be low maintenance. Just love that so much, because I just feel so much more like, even on them days where you feel a mirror about yourself, like when you wake up and your brows and lashes are done, you just feel so much nicer, right? And yeah, I'm just loving that. I cannot find my thingy. Okay, and then literally all I do is just do a little bit of Give Me Sun bronzer on the lids, just to hide up the veins, because I've got quite veiny eyelids. That for that. I'm just going to put a little bit down here. And then all I've been doing as well for blush is I've not been going in with a million blushes like sometimes I do. Winter Kissed by Kylie Cosmetics. This is the hybrid blush. I think it's supposed to be in between like a, I don't really know. I'm not even going to try and explain, because I was going to try and explain what it is. I don't actually know, but it's really good. Really rate it. It's quite like a cool tone one, but let me show you. I just feel like it's such a nice like day-to-day blush. I mean, even going out, but yeah, it's not too much. Yeah, and it stays on all day, so I love that. That's literally all I do makeup. Like I say, don't use any concealer at the moment. The only other step I do is, you know, I love my little freckle pen. I need to get into one of these because I think it's running out. Just a few little fake freckles. I mean, I've got freckles anyway, but just kind of like redrawing them back in. I know some people absolutely hate this step, but look, just let me be. Just let me enjoy my freckles that I already have and just make them look a little bit cuter. One thing as well, that if you ever have like birthday money or just fancy treating yourself and you want to get some really nice powder products, honestly, you'll never go amiss with the Hourglass. I actually really want to get the palette. Now, when I first got these, it wasn't that I wasn't blown away. It was, I wasn't used to a bronzer that wasn't like really, really dark and super pigmented. And I don't know, like I just didn't really get it. But I use this all the time now. Like whenever I've done my makeup and I just want to set my bronzer as well, because obviously we use powder to set our face. You always want to set, if you're doing cream products, like your bronzer, right? And I use this all the time now. And it's just such like a natural bronzer. It has a very like light bit of shimmer in, and oh, it's just such a gorgeous product. I just really rate it. And you don't go like, you're never going to go too much with it, right? Because it isn't like super, super dark. It's just really nice, and I do get the hype. And this blusher as well, I'm not going to put any of this on. Really nice colour for brides, so love those. But they do the palettes. I think they are a little bit spenny, but I think they will be a nice investment, so I might treat myself to one of those at some point. The only other thing I was going to do is powder. Now, like I say, I don't go in with too much powder. Where is all my makeup? Here it is, YSL one. Because there's literally no need, because I haven't got tons of makeup on. So I'm just going to do very little bit. That's literally it. Maybe a little bit of forehead there. And then just finally, just going to pencil in my brows very slightly, just because we are still working on them. I feel like brows will forever be a process. Do you know, like when you're missing a few spots? This is just from Primark. I was in there the other day and I was like, oh my god, I've run out my brow pencil. I normally use the Revolution one or the Benefit one. They are like my faves. But I just grabbed this. It's not great. It's not great, but it was like £1 from Primark, so what do you expect? Do you know what I mean? That's just made like the biggest difference just to them few gaps. Like it's a little bit of a gap there. Okay. And then I'm going to spritz my face with Iconic. This is the Blair one. Love. And then I just do like 2 spritz of the Glow one. And there we go. That is my everyday glowy makeup. Obviously, it's took me a little bit longer because I'm talking to you guys, but genuinely, that takes me like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And it doesn't feel like I've got anything on the skin. Like, look how nice my skin looks. I'm sorry to be that person, but maybe use it on like just every now and again. Like, I haven't been using this every day. but I have got in the routine just lately of using it every day. I'm sorry, it's just so good. It is good. So yeah, the Chanel Water Fresh Tin. Let me tell you my shade as well, medium plus for reference. I'll leave it in the description box where I found it cheaper anyway, because I'm not spending 50 something pounds. Like normally 50 something pound, but I mean even 40 something pounds a lot for a foundation. I get it, but it is worth it. I'm sorry, it's worth it. Right, let's go make a coffee. I do have a meeting at, wait, what's the time now? I don't even know what the time is, but I've got a meeting very shortly. So I've been saving my morning iced coffee until my meeting. I do need to get myself a bagel, one side jam, one side cottage cheese. Is what my personal trainer Gabby's told me. She's like, I need you to send me all the pictures today of what you're eating so I know that you're eating enough and like you're eating the right things, just because we're obviously trying to sort out this tiredness. So yeah. Right guys, it's a little bit later now from when I did my makeup review. I've just had a meeting which lasted quite a few hours, and I did end up making a matcha because I was like, I just don't have any energy. I've had a protein bagel for breakfast, one side jam and butter and one side cottage cheese, but it's 2 o'clock now and I am feeling shaky. Do you know when like you feel like your body probably needs a bit of food? I've had water as well. Like I feel like I'm on track with my water too, because Gabby was like, make sure you're drinking 2 to 3 litres a day. But yeah, I don't have anything in the cupboard because we haven't done a food shop. So let's go out. We're going to get straight to M&S and I feel like I need food immediately before we even do our food shop. We're going to do the food shop together as well. I'll share and show you what I'm picking up and like what meal ideas and stuff and what I'm doing at the moment. But I just thought very quickly I would give you kind of like Homesense haul, but actually I've styled it up, like I've styled my office up already, so it's going to be a Homesense haul on the shelves. You'll probably see what I picked up anyway when I was in the shop, because I did show you the bits that I was getting, I think. I still need to figure out some of the styling. It's not completely done, but yeah, let me just twist you around and show you the office, and also, God, sorry, that lighting was horrendous. Show you the office and also yeah, how it's coming on. God, my eye bags. Okay guys, so this is the new office. Let me put you on 0.5 so you can actually see the room, because this camera's like very zoomed in. Guys, how unreal. I feel like my hand is so shaky. I'm really sorry. I feel like my hand's shaking. Oh my God. That's how hungry I am. So yeah, obviously as you can see, we have an inbuilt, almost like media wall now, with an inbuilt desk as well, so I can put my chair underneath. And honestly, why didn't I do this sooner? Like, look how much room there is in my office now. I mean, I need to sort this area out. And let me know actually, like, what else you would put in here. Like, do I put like a nice little chair here? Because obviously there's plenty of room for maybe a chair or, I don't know, anything else. What do you guys think? But yeah, so we've got cupboard space here, which is saving my life because I feel like we just lacked cupboard space in here. I need to sort that out. That's just a lot of like my bits and bobs. And then we've hid like the router and stuff in here. These are the things I picked up from Homesense. So I got this bowl. I feel like I might fill it with like moss, or like a moss bowl, or we need something in here. Let me know what you think. But that was a bargain. That was $12.99 from Homesense. And then I picked up this little photo frame, which I think is gorgeous. This candle, I thought this was quite spenny for £8. I mean, is that spenny for a candle? I guess it's not really. And I also picked up these 2 home books, which I just think are gorgeous. Nomad at Home. I've wanted that one for ages. And then this one. I'm going to have a little sit and read through them, because I do actually read my interior books. I know some people just get them for styling, but I actually do love nothing more than sitting and flicking through. I also picked up this, a New English Style book, which looks like that. I also grabbed that from Homesense to sit on top. Again, gorgy, gorgy, gorge. That's old Homesense. I kind of bought that and never really liked it, but yeah, anyway, I've just chucked it up there. That is from Homesense a while ago. And then these were also my new things from Homesense. So this picture frame, and it actually has a picture already in. This kind of like pot vase thing. And then that vanilla ice cream candle, which I'm not sure if it goes there, but I've just chucked it there anyway. And then the only other thing I picked up was this cushion. How nice is that? I need to take the tags off that. Just thought that kind of just added just something to the chair and a little bit more texture. But how gorgeous. I'm so happy with it, so pleased. Shout out to Mitchell's friend, well, our friend Brad, who helped Mitchell do the office as well. And we got it from a company in Leicestershire, and then obviously Mitchell and Brad fitted it. So yeah, that is all the details. I do need to get out because I feel like I'm sweating, and do you know when you feel really weak because you're hungry? That's how I'm feeling. So let's get ourselves out and go do the food shop. Oh my god, guys, I don't know if I showed you the finished photo frame as well. Did I show you this in the vlog? Obviously, I was doing this for Mitchell's birthday. I know I did a TikTok on it, but I don't actually think I showed you in the vlog. But yeah, this is how it ended up turning out. So photo frame is Homesense TK Maxx, new in at the moment. So go and check out your local Homesenses. I think it was like £13. It wasn't that expensive. And then the backing is literally wallpaper from Dunelm. I just literally ripped off a sample bit when I was in Dunelm. I printed the photos out in Boots. So they're like photo machine in Boots actually has an option where you can print like Polaroids like this, which I thought was really, really good. It's 2 together, so I just printed out 4 and then I've like kind of merged them together to make it long. And then the hooks are literally B&Q and they were like £2 a pack. So less than £20 for a DIY for your partner. Like, we're not spending a lot on birthdays at the moment because obviously we're getting married this year and we don't really need anything anyway. So I thought I'd do that, and I've just put it in the hallway and just think it looks so cute. Like, how nice. I feel like it's really just added something. So yeah, this is your sign to do a little DIY photo frame of you and your partner, and also you can just put your keys on the bottom. Okay guys, we're not in focus. First order of service, lunch. Why is it as soon as I get to 2 o'clock I just feel absolutely horrendous? So as I mentioned, I've had, like, tell me if this is not enough food. Like, I think it is. So I just think there's something else going on. But I've woke up, had a cup of tea. I then had, at about 9:30, protein bagel, one side cottage cheese, one side jam. Then at that time as well, I had an iced coffee. Then at around 1:30, I made just a very small matcha. And then it's like 2 o'clock now, well, 20 past 2 now. 2 o'clock I had this little, it's like a little breakfast bar, it's about 100 calories. Now I'm having my lunch. Let's see if I feel better after my lunch. Maybe I need to eat earlier, I don't know. I've got a chicken and pesto pasta salad and then some apple. Just don't feel great at all. Like, again, it's 2 o'clock and I'm having that slump where I genuinely could close my eyes and just sleep for 2 hours. Really good. I'm not going to be that person who uses on camera, but I'm going to enjoy this and then I'll check in with how I feel after. Okay guys, I actually forgot to vlog when I was in there, so I'll show you all of this when I get back. But as you can see, I ended up going in for a couple of things and came out of a large bag. I think I've just chipped that. I say a large bag. Is that alright? That's fine. Yeah, a large basket. She was like, you just want to take the basket to your car? I was like, yeah. How nice are some of these gems? £12.99. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be saving for the wedding, but like when you're doing bits to your house and you see all these kind of gems, what does a girl do? So yeah, I'll show you. Well, I mean, you can see now. But yeah, got that. And then I also saw that little mirror that I thought was cute, just to add the gold in as well. And then another coffee book. Like, kind of nice, just a styling book. That's my little haul. Now we're going to actually do a food shop. Probably going to lay them like that, so we don't get things ruined. I haven't actually got any bags in here, which is a bit annoying, but there we go. Okay guys, just realised I didn't actually show you anything in M&S, but just going to give you a very, very quick food haul. So this was around about £100. You don't get much £100 nowadays, but anyway, let's just get into it. Meat-wise, this week we've got smashed burgers, chicken breast. These chickens are like, I think it's about 10 or 11 a pound, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 breasts, and they're so like big as well. I honestly think that's really good value. So that will last us for like 3 dinners there. So then you've got like 3, 4, 5 dinners. A mint, and I thought we could do these tacos, these like crunchy tacos. I just want things that are not going to be too hot this week because it's getting very humid. Obviously, there's 5% fat. Mince. I got this ricotta because I'm going to make a ricotta spinach breadcrumb chicken. Yeah, I've just had that. It's probably a bit warm because it's been in the car. Then I just picked up some cupboard staples, so Italian chopped tomatoes, creme fraiche, I'm going to make like a pasta dish with that. Some sour cream to go with my tacos, single cream, because again, it just always comes in handy. Picked up some random yogurts that I wanted to try. Rhubarb yogurt, only 5 ingredients. This honeycomb protein yogurt, and then I also love these. If I wanted one of them, a 0% fat Greek yogurt with like a peach compote. I also picked up this Lazy Girl just for breakfast in the morning because I really fancied that. For spices, I feel like M&S always do really good like spices. Some garlic granules, some tarragon, a fajita seasoning, and then I also got a sweet paprika. Then just got some chicken stock pot, some gherkins, some Mitchell can do burgers, and then I was just gonna get some. What is that cat doing? Very convenient, Boo. Do you just want to go outside and have a wee?
No.
Okay. Then I just picked up some garlic bread, but obviously it's on the pasta meal deal, so I was like, do you know what, I might as well get a sauce and some pasta. So I just got a tomato mascarpone, the lasagna ravioli, just always handy to have in the cupboard, to be honest with you. They always have like relatively good dates on, and if Mitchell goes out one night, it's just an easy dinner. Some apple and elderflower, my favourite cordial ever, an apple and mango, some oat biscuits, milk, some meringue nests for like fruit, and then I could put some like Greek yogurt with it, some feta cheese for salads. I did get a lot of salad bits as well. Oh, these milk chocolate mini rice cakes for snacking on, peppers, edamame beans, that's Mitchell just chucking that there, Jersey royal potatoes, elite sweet potato, some nice tomatoes, corn on the cob, apples, parsley to go on my pasta, a couple of bananas, big bag of salad, sweet chili beetroot, elite, cucumber, avocado, some spinach, onion, spring onions, strawberries, raspberries, brioche burger buns. I also got this for Mitchell. I mean, I hate gherkins, but I just thought he would like this special burger sauce, and it has like gherkin and dill. And then last but not least, I just got some crisps for Mitchell's pack-ups, 2 packs of flowers because mine are dead. And then this was my Homesense bits that I've shown you. Oh, and I also got this, a multi-surface cleaner, because I've just run out of mine. So yeah, that is my shop. I'm going to get this all away now and unpack. Hello guys, it's been a few days since I last picked up the vlog. I think the last footage was actually the M&S haul, I believe. And I've just realised I don't think I've actually yet updated you and actually gave you the debrief on the Hen-do, and that was the whole purpose. When I jumped on the vlog initially, I was like, I'm going to give you a debrief, I'm going to give you an update and fill you in on everything, and I just haven't. Honestly, I'm going to try and make this short and sweet because I just feel like that fly, is it going to go out of the window? Honestly, fly season, this is the one thing about the summer and having your windows open. It's so warm at the moment, hence why I look a little bit of a sweaty mess. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, going to try and give you a very quick debrief on the Hen-do because I feel like I have so much to say, so I don't want to like ramble and keep it too long, but equally I feel like it's important we have a little debrief. And also I just feel like, do you know, like prior going on my Hen-do, obviously people do advice videos, people, you know, say do's and don'ts and things like that, but until you actually experience a Hen-do and your own Hen-do yourself, I feel like you can't, that like you don't have the knowledge, you know. And it's almost like, do you know what I also think? I just don't know if it's whether like when something's like my activity, like something for me, I don't enjoy it because there feels a lot of pressure around it, right? And like you're the one almost like organising it, you're the one doing it, it's for you. Like you've got to, you know, make sure everything's running on time and you want people to be happy. And but like when you go on someone else's Hen-do, it's like you can almost chill and have the best time. Does anyone else find that? Like it's like with my engagement party as well. I had this exact same feeling, and honestly now it's making me worry for the wedding because I'm like, Jesus, we're spending all this money at the wedding, and am I going to be feeling like this on my wedding day? Probably. So I'm now trying to think of like everything I can do to avoid having these feelings on my wedding day, because I just don't want to come off the back of my wedding and be like, oh, what did I waste all that money for? Because I didn't even enjoy it. And I'm not saying that that's how I felt about my Hen-do, because I didn't. Like I did definitely have some very fun moments, and yeah, I had a lovely time, and there were so many gorgeous surprises that, you know, my maid of honour thrown in, and you know the girls all chipped into like some bits and bobs for me, and there were so many lovely gorgeous moments. But what I will say is, number one, I feel like I worked myself to death before the Hen-do. So by the time I got on my Hen-do, I was mentally, physically, and just like when I say I was exhausted, I was working from like 7 till 12 at night every day, trying to get all these brand things that I had going on done. I was then trying to like fit in my maintenance appointment because obviously I wanted to like go up with my Hen-do. I was then trying to like order all my Hen-do stuff because I feel like this massive pressure on Hen-do outfits. And I was getting frustrated because I couldn't find things that I liked. I just couldn't find like anything quite right. And I feel like all the Hen-do outfits that I did like were like super expensive. Like I'm talking £500. I was like, I can't justify that for like one day that I'm going to wear. That fly is driving me mad. That fly's really driving me mad. 1 second. The fly's gone. Where was I? So yeah, there was just a lot going on the week before, and then like the night of my Hen-do, I was still working. I still had things I needed to film and edit that night. I felt like I couldn't properly switch off. I then had 1 hour sleep before my Hen-do, and do you know what, like in hindsight, that was just the most stupidest thing ever, because then that whole first day I was just exhausted. And then we went on a night out, didn't get into like 4 or 5 in the morning. The next day I was like up bright and early on 3 hours sleep. That whole next day we went to the beach club. From pictures it will look gorgeous, it will look amazing, incredible. It was good. Was it the best beach club I've been to? No. Was it the vibes I thought it was going to be? No. Like half of us were all dying with severe hangovers, dehydration, and was so tired. And then I think combine that with the heat, maybe the place we were in at the beach club as well, I feel like it was a bit out of the way, and I don't know, the vibe just didn't vibe. I don't know, because I know so many people that have been there and had a really good time. Like I say, it probably didn't help that we was tired, knackered, and you know, not really in the mood to be drinking again. So like I say, that was a factor. But yeah, that wasn't a day I kind of envisioned. And then the evening we got back was all exhausted. I was supposed to do PJs and pizza. We got that back that late, and by the time like everyone had come back up in the PJs to order pizza, like all the delivery places were not accepting orders, so we couldn't even order pizza. We ended up having picky bits in the kitchen. We then did like some of the girls then went to bed. I then did have like such a funny like rest of the night, because some of the girls stayed up and we were just like dancing around the living room and had such a laugh. And it was like them little moments in between everything that really were the best for me. And anyway, there's so much, like I could literally debrief you for every day, but I would say the biggest takeaway is, I think if I was to do it all again, I would have a smaller group of people. I think the sheer amount of people overwhelm me. Like I say, I'm a people pleaser. I want to make sure everyone's happy. I'm thinking of everyone else's needs before me. And so when there's that many people, I feel like I can't chill, you know? I think also when you've got that many people, like activities have to be catered around them. You've got to think about how much money people have got. Like you want to include everyone and everything. So it's like even the first night, there was places that if I was on my own and just with like a couple of people, I would have gone. But because I'm with a whole group of people, I've got to think, can everyone afford €30 to go into this place? And then the drink's going to be really expensive here. And things like that. I wanted to do a boat day initially, but I knew a lot of my friends like get boat sick or, you know, don't particularly like boats. And again, like I want to be able to include everyone. So I then was like, do you know what, we won't do a boat day. In hindsight, I don't like to be selfish because that's just not me, but I really would have loved to have done a boat day. So there's just little things like that. Also, like there's this like gorgeous restaurant in like around the Port Benoist area that, you know, has like a bit of a show on, things like that. I would love to have done that. But again, it's like, when you're trying to cost a Hen-do for so many people, unless you just say, look, it's going to cost X. If you can't come, you can't come. And you give it to people, like you give the option to them people to then make that decision themselves, that's fine. But I think for me, I never gave that option because I wanted everyone to be there. But now looking back, I'm like, oh, I probably should have just rolled with what I wanted to do. I don't know. It's really hard. It's so incredibly hard. And I think people don't talk about this enough. And, you know, all you see online is, oh my God, I had the best Hen-do. It was the best weekend of my life. And I don't know, I'll be honest, I just didn't really feel like that. Like, I had a really good time and I have made so many lovely memories from that weekend. And, like, there were so many gorgeous moments. Like, the Pilates morning, like, one of my favourite mornings. The day where we just was in the villa, not doing an awful lot, one of my favourite days. But I think a lot of the times didn't really go to plan. Like, we missed the dinner on the last night at the place we wanted to go to. That was kind of a little bit upsetting. Like I say, the pizzas, we missed that. We didn't go to the like bar that we were supposed to go on the first night because of timings. Like, it's so hard to like orchestrate the timings with a big group of people. So, and like photos, honestly, the list goes on. There's so much I can talk about, and I don't want to make this video too long because it's already like an hour. So maybe we'll have like a full Hen-do debrief in another video, and I'm going to write down like each point, because honestly, like if anyone's throwing a Hen-do, I just want to be able to pass on my advice from my own Hen-do to others to like potentially make you be able to enjoy your experience more, because I think it's something people don't talk about, and I certainly don't think it's just me that feels like this. Like I've been speaking to people since, and they're like, yeah, like it's crazy, isn't it, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, I think number one as well, like not number one but number 10, or how many points I've said, is doing this job you don't switch off, and that is the biggest problem as well. Because do you know what, in hindsight, would I have rather just done no content and been able to enjoy myself? Part of me thinks yeah, because you're just in the moment then. Like there was mornings I was sat on my phone for an hour like editing stuff just to get stories up. Why am I wasting an hour of my Hen-do when I've only got 3 days to do that? You know, like, I don't know. It's so hard having the balance, and I feel like I definitely want a Hen-do part 2. And just me and like a couple of close people, and like no phones, no, like, you know, the odd picture here and there, of course, but like no content, like no pressure, and don't have to vlog it all. I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like vlogging does just come second nature to me. I love picking up the camera and vlogging, not even just for like you guys, but also just to hold their memories too. But like, if I do that, then not post when I'm there, not sitting, editing and wasting a couple of hours in the morning, you know, making sure I've got stories on and think, I don't know, I just need to learn to switch off. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Now we've got 6 minutes, probably even longer than that. But anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. It's so nice to get back into routine. I am craving another holiday now, because the next one is the wedding. That is the next time I'm going away, guys, and I just feel like I haven't truly had a weekend or just a few days to fully switch off for the longest time. So I'd quite like, even if it's just in the UK, just like a no phone weekend. I feel like I'm really craving that at the moment. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in my next video. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not already, and also if you could hit the hype button, because I believe that does help my videos just like go out to more people. And if you're not already following me on Instagram and TikTok, then please make sure you follow me on there as well, because I am active on there and post daily. So yeah.